Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in, what is this? Hold on. All the mods to the, all the mods tonight to the sky. There we go. Oh, this is my job. Anyways, yeah, so before we had built, last episode we were working on, force stuff, which we're going to continue on, very soon. I kind of got everything there. We built up this area with a lot of skylight. All right, so let me kind of explain how my brain works, and I apologize for this. Something tiny, let's call it a grain of sand, wedges its way in the wrinkles of my brain, and then all of a sudden, I've got to obsess on that. Not until the sand is gone, but until I've made a castle out of sand in my brain. So, if you guys remember in the back, we had a little farm, and we had basically the clay maker and the soul sand maker, and we had the lava dripstone and all that stuff, and it was just kind of in the yard, and it looked bad. So I decided, well, I'm going to clean that stuff up, and then snowballed. So over here off the side, we just made a little shed, a little work area here. So it's the dirt maker that was on the back of the house. It was our little bone meal maker. I made a whole bunch more crucibles, and I am out of cobble apparently, but pumped it in to make lava. I don't know why lava didn't go in there and whatnot. But yeah, so that was kind of the concept, right? And then I looked at our little farm, and I was like, all right, well, we don't have any, like, the weird farm stuff, and we had just made that kitchen thing, right? So, mind you, I want to point this out. None of this was in a stream. This was me just being left alone with a pack. So, I got this guy, which, by the way, do you guys remember when we made this whole big thing for, just to get these stupid bushes? I could have bought them from him, and I think you guys might have told me that in the thing. But I went through here, and I noticed there was all kinds of different things. Croptopia, wasn't familiar with, haven't played with it. If you guys know, I love me a cooking mod and a food mod. So, well, okay, let's be honest. I started making inferium seeds just so that I could grow them so they'd be ready for when we record or streamed. Then I kind of expanded out our normal farm. Then I kind of put down the thermal series stuff, and then I bought some of the Farmer's Delight stuff here, and here, and there, right? No, these three, and that one over there. And then I was like, well, I'm going to get all the Croptopia stuff, and the next thing you know, we've got everything, right? So I just, and I'm going to make a pretty line of it, because if not, that grain of sand in my brain eats me to death. All right, so we're still going Croptopia. Well, then I'm like, all right, well, I got this weird thing, and I got these weird things, and I got to put this stuff up, and don't forget about this. And then, oh, God, the melons. You can't forget the melons. And this stuff, ow, hurts me. So I put it down here, and then I was like, wait a minute, there's trees? God damn it. All right, so I got all the trees. This is all buying from that vendor guy, and put all the trees down there, and I had to move those over here. And then I was like, well, I don't have cactus out here, so I got to put cactus out here. So here's a goddamn cactus. We just watched it grow. And then these used to be over by the house. I was like, I'm going to put them over by the trees. I haven't even streamed yet that day. So obviously, I have so much food, I need some place to put it. And the kitchen we had didn't do. So I got kitchen here. Let me explain. So we made the kitchen floor. This is all the stuff that was here, but I had taken some things out. Apparently, Croptopia has their own thing, so it's pretty much a substitute for Pam's, which I'm fully okay with. I made the Farmer's Delight stuff, which if you guys have ever watched any of my videos, one of my favorite mods. And then we made a netherite furnace. It's just like that, but it involves netherite, not a big deal. And we set it up to automatically go, and we put a thing under it. And this also has power and all this stuff. But where are we going to put the food? Because there was so much damn food, I decided to make a pantry. Remember, this is where our bedroom is. So I had to move this thing around here. Our bed's, facing a different direction, but that's fine because there's some good airflow here when we have a window cracked. And then I came down here and I'm like, well, if we're going to have a pantry, then I got to put the floor in so that it all connects. So now here are our fridges. These are all empty, but this is where all our food is, and it's a little taut. It's a little taut in there, but everything we have in that pantry is now available in here. Then I put up a wall, and I still didn't unpack that box. So that's what I've been up to. Now, a lot of you guys might say, hey, why don't you just do this on video? Just break it up into episodes, and that way we can watch the whole thing. And I get that, and I honestly do. Because I'll tell you right now, I've watched videos where people get a lot of stuff done in between episodes, and it drives me crazy. I get it, but from my perspective, let me just give you an example. This farm, not counting this farm, all the seeds, growing them, spreading them, and the same thing over here, and the trees, probably took me 3 hours. Okay? 3 hours of what did I watch? I think I watched Wonka, good movie. I watched The Martian, great movie. I've seen them both. I watched them again. But it took me like 3 hours to do this. So if we break that down into 20-minute episodes, that works out to 18 episodes, right? No, 9 episodes. I doubled. 3 hours. 3 hours, yeah. 9 episodes. 9 episodes is 2 months and a week. So that means you guys will be watching me place down plants, shake my butt, pick up the seeds, spread them out, buy the trees, make the land, put the dirt down, do all that for over 2 months. Or I could be like, look what I did. And then there you go. That's it. That probably took half hour to an hour. That's another 2 weeks to a month. Don't even get me started on the inferium stuff. So here we are. But I want to make something, try something, play with something. And it's not in the force mod, but we'll get back to that. And I don't need this. I made that. It is this, a harvest pylon from the mod Pylons. Harvest crops in a configurable radius around the pylon. Just place inside or above the water block. So it takes polished blackstone, quartz slabs, iron bars, and hay. So let's see if we can make one of these. All right, let's see what we have. Let's clear that out. I was playing with something else. Blackstone. All right, we have polished blackstone. That worked out. And then quartz. So we're gonna have to make. Well, let's do this. I just used it all. Can I turn this back? Nope, I can't. I'm gonna have to get more. It's okay. It's sievable. All right, let's do that. That itself was probably too many. There we go. And then, do I have hay? I do not. Hey. Let's go get some wheat. Real easy here. And I know I can vein mine, but then it messes up all my other crops. Yeah, see. I was playing with some fertilizers. We'll talk about that later. Alright, so from what I understand, these can take... We're going to take the seeds and throw them directly in here. And let that make some dirt for us. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to go ahead. Is it like this? Yeah. Alright, let's see how many we can make. 15. That's a lot. Alright. So let's make one of these. And go take a look at it. So. I believe it had said, if we hit W, okay, you can place it in the water, okay, storage above it, okay, 3x3, 5x5, 7x7, or 9x9. Cool. All right, So let's go ahead. We're going to make a diamond hoe just to have, because, you know, if we're going to make one, I don't want to use netherite, but, and then we're going to want we'll do a barrel so that we can set a torch on top of it. All right, so let's go out here and we're going to test it here. So my area is 9 and this is 9. So this should be dead center of it. Okay. So we now stick this in here. We're going to set this to 9 by 9. We're going to stick a hoe in it. And then let's see if we can set this like that. Okay, so it just worked. All right. All right, that works. Okay, let's go make some more. Now this is one of those things to where I will now probably put these every single inch of our area. So we're gonna make one of those, and then we're gonna make ourselves another one of these. All right, let's go put it in the food one, the first food one, which actually will be back here. Alright, so we put it in. Hitboxes are annoying. Alright, there's that, and then now. Alright, let's see something. Can I do this? And if I do, alright, now why did it not pick up all of this stuff? See, it should have picked all that up. But it works, right? I don't like how that's facing up. Let's do this. There we go. That's better. Alright, so apparently it'll cut these down, but it does so. Those might have to be moved somewhere else, which is fine. Alright, so as you can see, something becomes 100%. It just gets taken out, goes right in there. And then these are cool because if I sit here and just do this, all I got to do is twerk. I don't have to worry about harvesting, and there we go. Now, we could set up, and this might be, mind you, this is another build. I'm thinking maybe, right, and I'm spitballing this right here with you guys. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. You guys ready? Let's. You know what? I was making a lot of brick to make a building, and I'm having an issue with. I'm doing this pack, and then I'm doing the pack with, you know, the ozone one with Heather, and I don't want to. I keep feeling like I'm doing the same things in both of them, so I'm trying to avoid that. So. But I made a brick warehouse in that, so we're going to make something else out of brick. So I'm thinking, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, that's pretty decent sized, right? And I'm thinking what this will be a silo. We have drawers in here, right? No, don't double click, just regular click. Yeah, I know we have drawers. So sophisticated or functional drawers. God, it changes everyone. But if we make some of these and we put a drawer controller in the back here, then we can probably set up item pipes, and it'll look pretty cool. They go up from each one of these and go all the way across, up from the next one, up from the next one, until, and then they all kind of correspond and go back in here, excuse me. And this could be our food silo. Now I'm going to do something a little controversial here, just so that my brain feels better. Ready? We're going to do that. And then we're going to make this an even number. And I know the big deal is, they always say, build in odd numbers in Minecraft. But here's the thing. I like double doors. And I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. So this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I think we might have to come out a block so that it's 8 the other way. Right? Yeah. Seems right. And this, guys, is why I save you from watching me do off-camera work. Unless you choose to. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So yeah, this is where we'll build a silo with functional storage drawers. And we will pump all of this food being harvested. And then we'll have one side where maybe all the seeds go. Or, we could honestly make it to where the seeds go directly into, into dirt making. Oh, you guys need to come to the streams. You really, really do. So yeah, I think let's put a little torch in here. So here's something I can work on. Now, I know we said we'd get back to the thing. So, one thing I do want to do, yes, I know I said do. Let's look in here at Mystical Agriculture. And, yeah, it wants us to get started. We'll do that. Boom. And then to get started with Mystical Agriculture, we need soul sand. The reason we need soul sand is we need to sieve it to be able to get the shards. Just so that you guys can see shard-wise. We have 1,000, and that is after making those seeds out there. Then it wants us to make a prosperity shard, so let's do this. This is the easiest way to do it. Okay. And then it wants us to make this, and it wants us to make 8 of those. And let's see if we can do that real quick before the end here. So prosperity shards, really easy. Boom, there we go. And then this altar, can we make red wool? All right, well, there's one. So there's that. I want to get this set up before, and then we're going to need 8. Oh, okay. All right, well, this is easy. Let's grab some of that bone meal we have been making. And then we are going to go use those rose bushes that we got from all that work that we really didn't need to do. Well, I mean, we've used that for other stuff, so, you know, like dye and whatnot, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm glad we did it, but we just didn't need to do it. So, all right, so let's do that, and then we're gonna do this and see what we got. 5, 6, 7, 8, perfect. And then we're gonna make 8 of these. All right, and then we're gonna make a block of redstone. Because to make this thing work, you have to give it a redstone signal, and most people are like, "Oh, we'll just use a, whatchamacallit, a switch or a lever or whatever." I'm like, "Nah, I'm just gonna do it this way." All right, so eventually this will go. Maybe we'll make another little building back here for this side of it. That might be smart. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna place this here. We're gonna place that on top, and then it shows us where. Oh, I missed. It shows us where these go. If you place them in the right place, that's up to you. That's not a... It doesn't know that. Alright, there we... Oh, there's a torch in the way. There we go. We'll put a torch here and here. Alright, so there's that. Alright, ooh, seeds, nice. And then that, okay. And then we gotta make this, okay. I'll worry about that later. So, what does this want us to make? This is... We'll go over that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I made a bunch of essences, so we're good there. Making inferium seeds. I already made this so that I could make this, so that I could make this. I needed to make the final stone because I didn't want you guys to sit through that either. So I didn't make any of the seeds, but I did make all the way to this, and I made that. Okay, so that's what I did. And then this is a check mark. All right, so let's go all the way back here, and let's try and make our first... Nope, not what I wanted. We're pretty much at the end here, but I want to make the first seed so I can make some of the basic ones. So all we need is, smooth this out of the way, we just need some inferium. So I'm gonna go over here like that, and then we just need some stone. All right, now in this pack, the good news is we can twerk our crops, but there are no botany pots, so we can't do it that way. So I'm going to show you this because I'm going to make a lot of the basic seeds, dirt seeds and air and water and all that stuff. So we have... Thought I heard a skeleton. So that we have them, but they all follow the same thing. They're all tier 1. I will try to only make tier 1 off camera until I show you guys tier 2. Then we take this thing, and because we have that redstone in the middle, we don't have to flip a switch, and we have now made stone seeds. There we go. Now, you can plant this on regular dirt, and it will give you the essence. If you make at least level 1 inferium stuff, not only will it give you have a chance to give you more essence, but it has a chance to give you a seed. So as you can see, I can just do this. Apparently it's not giving me another seed. Oh, there we go. So if I grab another seed, I can just do that, and then I can, and basically you guys are now seeing exactly what I did for to get all of these plants. So then it would be like, all right, now I've got those. Now I just do this. Keeping an eye out for more seeds. There's another one. Okay. 1, 2. I'm going to get a whole row, and then I'm letting you guys go. But there's wood seeds, there's dirt seeds, and I think the dirt seeds will be great for expanding our area. Oh, give me another seed. Now you're just being... Alright, it's easier if I just do it this way. No, get out of here. Here's another one. Alright, there's 2 more, and there we go. So, now if we hit uses on this, you can see we can make blackstone, which is good for sieving. Dirt and stone will give us gravel. We can make gravel. We can make whatever that stuff is. We can make stone. We can make andesite, granite, cobble, crimsite, diorite, tuff, calcite. That's pretty cool. Obviously, we need some of the other stuff. We can make flint. We can make dripstone block. So this is great if you want a lot of that stuff. But the main thing is we can make stone without having to worry about smelting. That's pretty cool. So there you go. So let's look real quick. This is the last thing we're going to do. We're going to look at tier I before E, except after C. Tier 1. And tier 1 seeds are going to be stone, dirt, wood, ice, and deep slate. Is that it? What about those other ones? What are those other ones? These ones are... These are just elemental. So these aren't even parts. So we'll count that in. And we'll, I can make all those. And then what's the last one here? Oh, dirt seeds, yeah. So we can make all of that and still stay in tier 1. And yeah. We might, I'm thinking about, have to build 2 silos. One for crops, and then one for essence. And maybe the essence one we'll build over here, so we can funnel in all those essence. What's the plural? Anyways. But all right, I will get back to the 4 stuff. I swear, this just seemed more exciting. So, In between episodes, at least one silo, possibly two. I would like to make more of these guys, because these guys are doing amazing. And then get that other stuff taken care of as well. So, all right, guys. Well, there we go. We did it. We covered a lot. You guys got a little glimpse into how broken my brain is. Does anybody else get the grain of sand and then they have to fully complete everything or they'll die? You too? Awesome. Anyways, yeah, so there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to support the channel, and I know it's weird because I've been doing this for 10 years. My channel grew when I stopped recording with famous people, and my channel stopped growing. And I know a lot of you guys came from me recording with those people, and I love the fact that you stayed. But let's try and get some new blood in here. Let's try and get some new viewers. And the best way you can do that is just let's use the algorithm as best we can. The best way you can do that is like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media, any of those things, and all of those things help me out dramatically. If you'd like to go to the next level and come hang out and check out my island and see all that fun stuff and build your own island and show me what you've done, you can do that by becoming a Patreon. Every server I record and stream on is a Patreon server. The chunk by chunk one, we have a normal Chosen's modded adventure. Chunk by chunk didn't work too well. It doesn't matter. Anyways, this one, all the other ones, everything I stream, everything I record, you guys can come play on as well. And that's by becoming a Patreon, so go check that out. If you guys want to watch the streams, I stream this every Friday at noon Pacific time. And I would love for you guys to come hang out and chit-chat with me and give me ideas. And to be honest with you, explain this stuff. I got to give a shout out to the people that come to stream. I never knew about these pylons until they told me about them. They helped talk to me about some of the food stuff. So I get most of my help from the people in the streams. I get stuff from the comments, but these videos are like 2 weeks later, so I have no clue what the hell you're talking about when you leave a comment. But leave a comment anyways. Just say hi, Modi. That's all I need. Doesn't matter what I was talking about. That just makes me feel good. So do that. Anyways, until next time, I want to thank you all so much for it. Oh, don't forget, Host Havoc is where I get all my servers. If you want a server, go to Host Havoc. Till next time, thank you all so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys later. Bye.